want to touch base with you guys to make sure we understand how to complete the skill drills for this week. Remember, skill drills have been taught already in previous grades, so I'm not taking time in class to go over it. Hopefully this video will help you if you forgot anything. So the first set of questions asks you if certain numbers can be divided by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and or 9. On the back of your skill drills, the test you can do for each of these numbers is listed. I believe the first number in your set 1 is 114. So I'm going to run through each of the number tests just for this one number, and then you guys can do the rest on your own. Use the back of your sheet to refer to. So the test for 2. If a number is even, it can be divided by 2. 114 is even. Therefore, we can divide it by 2. So that's one of the options. The test for 3. If we add up all the digits in a number, if the sum of those digits can divide by 3, the whole number divides by 3. Here's what it means. I take 114 and I add the 1 and the 1 and the 4 together. 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 can divide by 3. Therefore, the whole number can divide by 3. The test for 4. We take the last 2 digits of the number. If they form a number that can divide by 4, the whole number can. So we get 14. Can 14 divide by 4? Well, not evenly. Therefore, we cannot use 4. The 5 test is easy. If the last digit of a number is 5 or 0, it can divide by 5. Our last digit here is 4. Therefore, we can't divide by 5. The 6 test is easy. If a number can divide by 2 and 3, it can also be divided by 6. So, divides by 2 and 3, also divides by 6. Remember guys, 2 times 3 equals 6. That's an easy way to remember this rule. Finally, the 9 rule is the same as the 3 rule, except now it has to divide by 9. So we test our digits again. We add them up. 1 plus 1 plus 4 equals 6. 6 cannot divide by 9 evenly. Therefore, this whole number cannot divide by 9. So the answer for the first problem would be 2, 3, and 6. You need to run through your tests for each individual number in the sets. Next we have least common multiple and greatest common factor. There is a trick for how to figure these out. So I believe on your skill drills, we've got a set that asks us to find the greatest common factor of 48 and 84. Now, I know from my years teaching math that the greatest common factor here is going to be 12. But let's say you can't see this as quickly as I did. What we do? We make a little box or a little inverted division sign. We set up our 2 numbers in that box. Now I look at 48 and 84, and I know that they're both even numbers. Therefore, they divide by 2. So half of 48 is 24. Half of 84 is 42. Now I look at these 2 numbers, and let's try something different. Yeah, they're both even, so they divide by 2. They also both divide by 3. I know that from our previous screen, our test we did. So 24 divided by 3 equals 8. 42 divided by 3 is 14. I check 8 and 14 for a common factor. Well, they're both even, so I know they both divide by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 14 divided by 2, let me get this out of the way, is 9. It's 7, excuse me, it's 7. So 4 and 7, they have no common factors. We're done. So to find the greatest common factor, we multiply down the left side. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 2 equals 12, which is the greatest common factor. This this week, you're asked to find the least common multiple of all the numbers. It's the same process, but for least common multiple, we go all the way around the outside of the box. Think about it. It makes an L. If you draw it like that, L for least common multiple. So we know that 2 times 3 is 6, times 2 is 12, times 4 is 48, then 48 times 7, let's write this up so I can see it, becomes 336. So the least common multiple is 336. The greatest common factor is 12. Please refer to your textbook for any further questions about this, or come see me outside of class time.